Welcome to Ida's Kitchen. Bienvenidos. My name is Ida Lugo McAllister, and I am going to demonstrate how to prepare polvorones, also known as Mantecaditos. The polvorones are very similar to a shortbread cookie with a buttery flavor and a crumbly texture, topped with guava paste or sprinkles. Traditionally, these cookies are prepared with lard and butter. This is why they are referred to as Mantecaditos. The Spanish term for lard is Manteca. Today, the polvorones are made with vegetable shortening and butter. Since I am not fond of vegetable shortening, I am going to substitute cream cheese for the shortening. Allow the butter and cream cheese to stand at room temperature until they are soft enough to mix. For your information, I usually make a large batch of the dough and store in the freezer for future use. Let's start preparing the dough. In a large bowl, add 1 pound of unsalted butter, which is 4 sticks of butter, and 8 ounces of cream cheese. If you prefer to use vegetable shortening, then add 1/2 cup and omit the cream cheese. Stir all the ingredients with a spoon until well blended. We just finished mixing the cream cheese and butter. We can now add 3 tablespoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon of almond extract. If vanilla extract is your preference, then add 2 teaspoons. Stir until thoroughly mixed. We are ready to add the flour, 1 cup at a time. Stir into the cream cheese mixture until a dough is formed. We will be adding a total of 4 cups of all-purpose flour. This is the 2nd cup of flour. Continue this process until the cups of flour are completely incorporated. We are done stirring 4 cups of flour into the cream cheese mixture. I removed the dough from the bowl and shaped the dough into a ball. The dough is nice and smooth. The next step is to cover bowl with saran wrap and refrigerate for 1 hour or overnight. I like to refrigerate my dough because it will solidify the fat, preventing the cookies from spreading too much during baking. This is optional. Preheat oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I lined this baking pan measuring 10.5 by 15.5 inches with parchment paper that can be placed in the oven. For this cooking demonstration, I will only be making enough cookies to fill this baking pan. The dough has been chilling for several hours, so let's remove the dough from the refrigerator. Again, you don't have to chill the dough. I divided the chilled dough into 4 sections after being refrigerated for several hours. We can now shape the dough into 1 to 1.5 inch round balls. Remove enough dough from one of the sections and roll the dough with your hands. With the palm of your other hand, gently flatten the dough. Use your thumb to make an indentation in the center of cookie dough. Arrange the cookies on baking pan at least 1 inch apart. Continue this process until you fill the baking pan. The last step is to fill the center of each cookie. I love these cookies drizzled with melted guava paste for an even appearance instead of using guava jam or chunks of guava. I normally purchase canned guava paste, 1 pound, 5 ounces. This is the Goja brand, but you purchase the brand of your preference. Once we melt the guava, I will fill these drizzlers with the melted paste. Let's start melting the guava paste. Once the guava paste is removed from can, cut guava paste into quarters and set aside 3/4. Cut the 1/4 into small chunks. In a saucepan, add the chunks of guava paste and 2 tablespoons of hot water. Cook over low heat until the paste is completely melted to your desired consistency. Once the guava paste starts melting, continue stirring. After 3 minutes of simmering, the melted paste has the right consistency. If you want a thinner consistency, then add more water and continue simmering. Remove saucepan from heat and set aside. I filled my drizzler with the melted paste after it cooled for 2 minutes. This is the plunger. To prevent the melted paste from solidifying, I submerged the drizzler into a measuring cup filled with hot water. We are ready to add the melted guava paste in center of each cookie. If you don't own a drizzler, then use a spoon. Continue this process. We are done preparing the polvorones. Let's place the cookies in the oven and bake for at least 10 to 15 minutes. I removed the cookies from the oven after baking for 15 minutes and placed them on this wire rack to cool. They look beautiful. They are lightly browned around the edges and at the bottom. The guava has a smooth texture on top while still warm. Once it cools, it has an appearance of jam. These polvorones are served during the holidays and other celebrations. Enjoy these cookies with a cup of Puerto Rican coffee. When I was living in Puerto Rico, we had a guava tree and made homemade guava paste. This is why I prefer the polvorones with guava paste. Tasting time, my favorite part. When you take a bite, the cookie just crumbles in your mouth. This is why they are called polvorones. Since the dough is not very sweet, the guava paste provides the added sweetness to this cookie. The buttery and subtle cream cheese flavors complement each other. Delicious. Ahora sí que voy a aumentar de peso porque me voy a comer todos los polvorones con una taza de café. Now I'm going to gain weight because I'm going to eat all the cookies with a cup of coffee. I hope you have enjoyed watching my YouTube video on how to prepare polvorones, also known as Mantecaditos. Thank you for watching my YouTube cooking video. Please share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you would like a copy of my cookbook, visit my website, idaskitchenboricua.com, and click on the cookbook tab. My cookbook is a bilingual Puerto Rican cookbook, and it contains 42 authentic Puerto Rican recipes that I learned how to cook while living in Puerto Rico. This side is the English version. If you flip the book over, the other side is the Spanish version. Again, thank you for watching my YouTube cooking video.